This is something new we're trying out on the channel here. It's called Good Vibes Podcast, where there's going to be good vibes all the time. Very cringy, I know. But today we're going to be chatting about whether Fortnite and PUBG can can make their way into eSports. Because that's what they want to do. It's the only avenue really they can follow now. Because obviously you've got Fortnite, the most catering to the most casual players in the world as much as they can, and then you got your PUBG, which I feel like PUBG's got more of a chance of becoming esports out of the two. Really,
Yeah.
it just seems. I think because it's not cartoony, it just seems more serious, like to what it wants to do. That makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah. PUBG's already an esport, you know that, right?
Well, yeah, no, I do, but it's not. They're not. If you know what I mean, they're not on the level of COD at the moment.
Yeah.
In the sense of
yeah.
esports. Because the problem what both games have at the moment is that they can't. It's all based off luck. The majority of it, you can be the best. You can be the ninja of the world,
Yeah.
and courage and all that. And don't get me wrong, they are amazing players. They are amazing at building and everything like that. But at the end of the day,
It's RNG.
yeah,
The game is based off of RNG, so.
yeah, the first 15 minutes is based off what you get out of a chest. Not 15 minutes. The game's only lasts 15 minutes. The first, like the first 20 people that die, if you die in them 20 people, it's because of luck 9 times out of 10. The only time I feel like it can get on a level playing field is when it comes to something like right at the end of games where there's like different tactics, and everyone at the end of a game, everyone's kind of got the same stats.
Loadout.
Yeah, they've got the same abilities, so it's all then done off building. And then, well, in Fortnite, obviously, PUBG. That's what I mean. I feel like PUBG's got more of a chance of becoming it because there's a lot of things.
PUBG tactics. PUBG uses a lot of tactics, and that's something that Fortnite's really trying to do right now.
Yeah,
trying to nerf building as much as they can, which I honestly don't agree with.
I don't agree with at all.
PUBG is a better esport in general. Honestly.
Well, isn't PUBG? Is it 100% accuracy?
I am not sure.
The shooting.
I have no idea.
Because that's another problem with Fortnite, for sure on the screen now.
I haven't played PUBG in so long though. So
is at the moment the way the shooting works in Fortnite, it uses something called Bloom, and I've got an article here. I'll read this. What is Bloom in Fortnite? Bloom is a weapon mechanic which consists of two aspects. Weapons that have a cone of fire area, so in between the crosshairs, and which can grow and shrink. So that's why when you move, it like gets bigger, and when you're crouching, it goes like really small. That's why they introduced that first shot accuracy, because of this is how it was before, and the problem with this system, with this Bloom, is that it's done off random almost. Like you can have that marker right in the middle, bang on someone's head, but yet you won't get the hit on them because which in real life, this is probably more realistic to real life because a bullet's not gonna go bang straight every single time, is it? Because of physics and different things like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
But it just in games, especially on PC, stuff like CS:GO and games like that where it's pinpoint accuracy with your mouse, I feel like it would be better to have as 100% accurate. I mean, I think there are some guns in the game. I think the scoped AR is.
What is it?
The
scoped AR is very. It's a laser if you can hit your shots.
Yeah. Best weapon in the game. Hands up. I actually love it. It could do more damage though. That's the only thing.
But something that I'm a big CS:GO fan. If anyone doesn't know that, I'm huge. I used to be huge into the CS pro scene, and something that I like that CS:GO does is it has recoil, which is basically it's well, I can't even speak. It's equivalent to Bloom in Fortnite, but something that is a skill gap in CS:GO is that you can actually learn the recoil pattern, so you can counter it, and you can actually hit your shots. Whereas I think in Fortnite the Bloom is random. I'm not sure if it is completely random, but there is recoil in Fortnite that you can kind of, control, but it's way more harder to do than compared to in CS.
Well, it's like in this article here.
Yeah.
It's talking about it. It talks about recoil patterns and things like that. I think the only one. Well, there isn't really any recoil in the game, really, because
there's a little bit.
The crosshairs just get slightly. Well, there is in the LMG. I think is the only one you really notice it on properly.
Because it's an LMG, so.
Yeah. I think all it does in Fortnite is just the crosshairs get bigger, so there's a bigger bloom circle thing.
There's not really a recoil. There's more just a bloom, and that's really weird to handle because I think it is just a random number generator on the bloom.
Yeah, it is. It 100% is. The bit is some talk about recoil. Let me see if I can find it. Search for it. Oh no, there we go.
Because the way I look at it, there is a difference between recoil and bloom. Bloom is just like the spread of where the bullets are gonna go, and then recoil is just how bullets travel. I don't know if that makes sense, or how much the gun is kicking back. Basically.
Here we go. Bloom simulates recoil in Fortnite. However, beyond controlling the size of the shooting area, players cannot control the recoil like in Counter-Strike and similar games.
Exactly.
So there is no recoil pattern to speak of. So you can't, basically, like you were saying, so you can't master the.
You can't counter
no.
the bloom or the recoil or whatever it's called in Fortnite.
Say some weapons like shotguns do kick like recoil, but it's very minimal compared to the bloom spread on the crosshairs. Yeah. It's. I don't. See, I don't. A lot of people on forums and stuff seem to have a big problem with bloom, but I don't feel like it's a massive problem.
I don't think it is.
No,
I don't think it's a big problem.
The only time it should be reduced a lot more is on shotguns. That is probably the only weapon out of all of them.
I can talk about how broken the shotgun in Fortnite is all day. Like
it is messed
I've gotten so many Twitter rants because of it. It actually, it gets me upset.
It's bad though. It is really bad. It shouldn't be like how it is. I think it's because you go.
No, okay. No, this is kind of off topic, but it's not really. But something that actually gets me really upset because I've talked about this so many times on Twitter is because people are using rocket launchers like they're shotguns.
Oh, I do. I do as well. I'm not going to deny.
So many people, and this actually gets me upset for some reason. And I do it too. I'm a hypocrite, but call me. I don't care. But it actually gets me upset that people, when they're maybe 5 feet in front of you, pull out a rocket launcher and just shoot it at you. That gets me upset because how am I supposed to counter that? Especially with the explode update, which does damage to everywhere now. You can't just build a wall and it'll be gone. That the rocket launchers, I think, should be nerfed. I thought
they should. I thought they were being, and they never ended up properly doing it.
I'm not sure. They didn't do it right. I liked the explode update they did, where everything does more damage to the surrounding area. I think that's great. I actually really like that. But something has to be done with rocket launchers. Grenade launchers. I hate the rocket launchers.
So I'm very much get a pump and then have a rocket launcher next to it and then switch to it, fire, bang. That's why I usually rock and roll with, which is bad. It's in a way because it's like with a double pump without the other pump.
Yeah.
I'm using it as. Especially when they had the explosive game mode. That game mode was so easy to win. It was ridiculous. You just get a hot bar full of flipping rocket launchers and just fire switch. It was so OP.
I think the last time that was in the game was when what was it called? The roaming rocket or whatever it was called. I forgot what it was called already.
Missile.
Yeah, that was still in the game, and if you had one of those, it was easy to win that game. It was so much fun though, but
I had loads of fun playing it, but it shouldn't have.
I know it was just too easy.
Yeah,
there's so much was going on,
man. So what I was going to talk about was with the lawsuit with PUBG and Fortnite.
Yes.
Apparently, I've read somewhere. See if I can find the article now. yeah, PUBG's pulled out of it, and
Sure.
I've not actually
Oh,
read
I
why.
actually didn't know
So
that.
I know I didn't know that until today.
Honestly, because I think they realized they could lose that lawsuit because
Oh,
it
they
was
can
based off.
massively.
It was.
Well, it's one of the
I don't
things.
know.
How
I
did
don't
you
know.
really
I
have a
watched the
case to
game
stand
theory
on?
video on it.
Yeah, I think
What's up?
I did as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw a game theory video on it. I don't know. It was just. I think it was because the game theory dude was talking about the Korean, what's it called, lawsuit,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
I saw
different
that. Yeah.
because the PUBG company is based in South
Yeah.
Korea. I think it was like Blue Hole. I don't know
Yeah.
the developer's name, but yeah, they're based in South Korea. So if they were to handle the lawsuit in the Korean law, what is it called? I'm blanking
Yeah,
on words right now,
in
but
Korean land.
yeah. But they
in
could
North Korea or
potentially
South
win.
Korea, is basically.
Yeah, basically they could win the lawsuit, but
It's something to do because they're a lot stricter on copyright. Is what I heard.
but
It was doing.
and I also think they just don't have specific rules on copyright, like ideas and infringement and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Some things aren't all there yet in South Korea because there hasn't been a big deal about it,
Yeah.
like in the U.S. or.
I just don't think they have a case. Like, well, obviously they
I
don't
think
even. Now
I
they
thought
pull it out.
I thought they was the stupidest thing ever.
Because
I
surely, like H1Z1, they took it from. So like,
Yeah,
and
but
then
the thing
before
was
that, Hunger
the
Games.
difference was basically I think the creative H1 is also the creative PUBG.
Yeah.
PlayerUnknown I think was a developer on H1Z1, so
Yeah.
and he went off and made his own game. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but that's that. Or it's not being sued, but
Yeah, it's one of the things I just don't see why they were even trying to, because they were basically trying to copyright a game idea.
yeah, that was the whole premise of
Yeah.
it. Was basically an idea.
And
And I also heard
yeah,
this was I don't know, this was a couple months ago, but they were also suing them because of some deal they made because PUBG uses the Unreal Engine, which is owned by Epic Games. I heard
that was
they were suing on
brilliant.
that.
It's so brilliant.
I don't know what happened with that, but I haven't heard anything from it, and still I think that was completely stupid. Honestly, what I'm thinking, they were just trying. PUBG's just on its not last legs, but it's kind of falling off since Fortnite.
It is. It's full.
Biggest game
it
right
is.
now.
It's full of
And-
massively. It's a shame because it isn't a
Yeah.
bad game, and I played it the
PUBG's
other
fun.
day.
I actually have
Yeah.
so much fun playing PUBG. for
I
some
can't
reason.
play keyboard and
But
mouse. So that's where I fall. I know. I just completely. I try so hard, but I just can't do it. And it's a shame because I'd love that game so much. It needs to come out on PlayStation. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have no idea if it's gonna come out on PlayStation next year.
I don't think it will.
I don't know. I don't think it
it'll
is.
stay in
I want to
Xbox,
say
that's what
like
they
there's
said.
some secret contract that happened with PUBG and Microsoft, but
Yeah.
I just don't see it coming out. But yeah,
Let's see why they pulled out this article. Let's see. What was it?
I think it was just to gain traction. Like honestly, I think it's just because Epic Games just announced around the time was like $100 million is going into the eSports of Fortnite.
So how much money they're putting towards, like they're backing it massively.
Yeah, Epic has money, man.
Oh yeah. Look at that. I'm sorry. Look in the amount.
I don't know how much.
Those skins cost so much. You know.
I actually went on a rant on Twitter yesterday.
I saw that. Yeah.
The
free tweets. I'll see if I can find it.
I honestly don't think I'm going to buy a new skin.
Yeah, explain your rant. I'm getting it up here now.
I went on this rant.
There it rants over. Found it.
What is it called?
Oh my gosh! What a rant! What a rant!
I honestly think I repeated myself like 20 times during this, but I just kept going.
I don't think you're in the wrong.
This was only supposed to be a 1 to 2
Hey, Aggro.
tweet rant, and it turned into like I can't even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like a 7 or 8 paragraph rant. But basically, the whole premise of it was that I don't agree with paying $20 for a skin.
No, I agree.
I mentioned this in the rant that I was a big CS:GO fanatic. I used to don't gamble, kids, but I used to gamble on CS as well. But get real money out of it. But that's pretty dope. But $20 in CS can get you actually a loadout. Like you can get like 5 different skins in CS with $20 instead of getting one character. And I just don't see myself anymore putting in money into a skin that I'm gonna wear maybe twice. I've bought I think 5 to 10 skins, and a lot of them are like legendary $20 skins, and I don't regret it, but I never wear them anyway. I wear 2 skins at most all the time.
Yeah.
So I just don't.
I saw you
I don't see myself buying skins
wearing default skins. Like
I run default skins a lot just because I don't care about it. I don't care about looking as honestly, and I mentioned this is just buying characters, like a buttload of characters, like every single new character that comes out to buy. It's just at this point is flexing,
doesn't he? He's
but Match has the money for it. Like I could care, like I don't care what you do with your money. It's your money. Go ahead. I really, if you have the money, go ahead. If I had the money and I wanted to, I would, buy everything all the time. But when I don't have the money, too, when I get money, I can put it somewhere else that's actually
I agree,
useful. But at this point, all I think of it is it's just you're flexing.
Yeah,
flexing.
I can see where you're coming from.
You just want to show off
but
from
a
how
business
much money you have.
But, they're just if they can charge 20 quid and people or $20 or whatever for a skin, they're gonna keep doing it because people are buying it. Agra's saying in the chat, he said, I don't see the point of getting skins at all. No point to pay some digital pixels, no matter what game it is.
Exactly.
I agree. Exactly. And the thing is, I don't have a problem with how much to charge for skins in a weird way. I've only ever bought one of the legendary skins, the the expensive like $20 ones, and I don't regret it. Because it's the Raven one. I use that one pretty much all the time. And I really like that skin. Dope. Yeah, I'm so glad that the skins come out now.
The only skins I've gotten that I bought were skins I actually liked.
Yeah.
Okay, most of them were skins I actually liked.
Yeah.
Just because they came out and they were cool, but
it's one thing I can't get mad at Epic, and I can't get mad at them doing it because it doesn't affect the gameplay, and that is how compared to COD, where you buy COD points. Advanced Warfare, for instance, I've just been out with my mates and we've all gonna play Advanced Warfare later because we all really enjoyed the game, and it's like $4 at the moment.
That was honestly, I might get hate for this. I didn't have a problem with that. That was actually
I didn't have a problem with it either.
Call of Duty I've ever played.
It was very much more arcadey than most CODs.
Yeah, what is it called though? That it was the reason I don't hate it like other people do is because it was the first of its kind in the Call of Duty series. Like it was the first game to go in the future. You can't
get mad at COD for Sledgehammer. Sorry for switching it up.
If anything, blame the 2 following CODs that came out afterwards.
Look, what happened to Infinite Warfare?
But even the thing, that game's a complete joke. It's just
massive.
Honestly, I think of it as a carbon copy as Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I couldn't tell the difference between. I think I'm level 2 on Infinite Warfare.
But the only problem with Advanced Warfare, I played like 3 games and stopped. So I played remasters instead. But the problem with Advanced Warfare is because they were the first COD to do supply drops.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really have a problem with supply drops, but the problem with the way Advanced Warfare did it with the variants and different guns, you could pay to win in a way. Which is a shame because, like I say, it is a fun game. And fair, if you put the time in, which I never spent any money on it, you can get the variant. Like you do get them. I've got them.
Yeah.
Like you've got the Speakeasy ASM M1, and Bal was Obsidian Steed won it, and Inferno the ones for them.
Yeah.
Like I've got them, so you can get them. It just takes a lot longer. So that's the only thing.
Exactly.
That's why I can't hate on Fortnite for charging so much for skins because it doesn't affect the game, and if you don't want to pay it, you don't have to pay it. It is 100% your discretion.
The biggest point of that rant I had was it's all a choice, and I'm just choosing not to buy skins anymore because I just don't agree with it, and I just don't see the point of spending money on skins. at this point.
Yeah.
But,
No, that's fair enough. I agree. I don't think I'm gonna buy any more skins, unless there's some amazing skin and I've saved up V-Bucks. But the thing is, you might as well now save up your V-Bucks for the next battle pass, earn them again, then buy the next one. That's the best way to do Fortnite. I didn't do it in the last one because I got carried away and bought the Raven skin.
Yeah.
But we'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. Agri is saying in chat, I used to play CS. I was an LE. What does that mean? Do you know?
Legendary Eagle.
Right.
It's a
I never used to play CS.
Which I wish Epic puts that into Fortnite.
Well, like a ranked mode. They should do.
A ranking system.
It should be rank play.
Because new players can play with new players, and experienced players can play with experienced players. So you don't have to nerf building and all this and eliminate the skill gap.
This is what I don't understand. I don't understand what playground mode is. Why is that a thing? Give us just custom games.
Honestly,
honestly, playground mode. And it just seems
playground
like
mode is such a great idea. It like the core idea of it is so amazing, and I just hate that it's an LTM, so it's gonna go away, and Epic's not listening to us anymore. Like they used to listen to us. I don't get why they stopped because they got money. Yeah. And
then investors get involved and
they figured out how to make money off this game. Yeah. And they just stopped listening.
He said he never purchased any skins in his life. All he had was the free ones and that he'd unlocked from the game. You get more satisfaction out of it sometimes.
Wait, what game is he talking about? CS?
CS, yeah. He said he never purchased any.
That crap. Anyway.
That was a good rant session, that wasn't it? Oh, it is what it is. Oh, I'm you know, touching back on that playground mode. I went on it before, earlier in the day. Yeah. I just don't understand it. But like you say, it is such a good idea, and it could be so good. Like all I want in Fortnite is to 1v1 my mates. That's all I want to do, because I'm sick and tired of the argument and someone is better than the other. But then this falls into the category of, oh well, it's all random. So then, who actually is the better player? Oh, so it's just frustrating. I want to understand. They've not actually said properly why you only get an hour in it. Is it because it's running off their servers?
I have no idea why it's only an hour.
That must be the only reason. Surely.
I think so.
Because the game it's called doesn't run off anyone's console. It runs off a main server. Yeah. Which is good. That's how dedicated servers are good. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But custom games, just run it off someone's console. That's fine. Fine by me. But then it'd probably be okay on PC. But whether you'd be able to do that on a console, I don't know. Because although Fortnite runs on many different platforms, it is very much a lot more tuned, like what you call it, made very, I can't say the words, it's very efficient, like they've really optimized the code. That's the word, optimization. You can tell I'm what I'm going to do computer science at uni. Yeah. Flipping, the code is very optimized on the platforms it's on. I've just hit my mic. So it's like, for instance, a couple of updates ago now, in the distance on console, I guess it's say on mobile and Xbox and all them, and Switch now. That's the topic we could talk about. With,
I don't own a Switch, I can't talk about it. So
the plays in the distance, they now like go to like 10 frames a second when they're like really far away, and so when you get close to them, then they go back to the full 60. So it's like just a memory like decrease the amount of like processing that is being done, like stuff like that. It's annoying to me because I'm looking down a sniper and I can see a slideshow off in the distance. Like it annoys me a bit. Like I wish I could play with a keyboard and mouse. I'd play on PC all the time, but man, I don't know. I'm too used to a controller now with Fortnite. It's one of the things I would have had to have started playing on PC. Yeah, the thing with Switch, man. Oh my goodness, my Twitter feed, that's all I ever read about past couple of months. Great, it's Fortnite's out on Switch. But wait, you play PlayStation? Oh, you're gonna have to buy another battle pass.
That
is a joke.
Dumb. But I think that's on Sony's side.
It is. It's all Sony. And they're gonna lose next couple of years. I mean, they're not gonna lose people because they, don't get me wrong, PlayStation have a lot of solid exclusives, and hardcore Sony fans won't leave.
There's gonna be a Fortnite bundle with PlayStation 4 and coming out this month, and with it you get V-Bucks and a exclusive skin that you can only get if you get this PlayStation 4
That's mad.
bundle.
It's a free game. It's a free game. I mean, I'm guessing you'll get Save the World with that, but
Save the World's coming. I think I saw something on it that it's coming mid-season 5.
Oh, that's good.
So somewhere
I'm very much looking forward to Save the World.
I think that's like late July, early August, somewhere around there.
It'll be interesting if you can still earn V-Bucks for it. You know, like how you can at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't think you will. They'll remove that because
I think so too.
Make too much money. Too much money off that. But yeah, it's a joke with the Switch thing because literally when I saw it announced, I've been so tempted to buy a Switch. One of my mates from college actually said to me, as soon as he gets his student loan for university, he's like, it's going straight on the Switch. That's the first thing he's buying with it. He's like, he'll eat peanuts for flipping mums just so he can like have a Switch. And I agree with him to a certain extent. The only reason at the time I was gonna get a Switch was literally to play Mario, because I'm not a big Zelda player. Like, I'm not a big fan. I played it on people's consoles and stuff, and it's alright. I just think I'd get bored in it. That's the only problem. Then Mario Odyssey came out. That looked absolutely amazing, and I just really, really badly wanted to get it. And then they announced Fortnite, and I was just like, I really want a Switch just so I can sit and play Fortnite. Because the problem is, I do have Fortnite on my phone, and when that came out on my phone, I was like, that's sick, brilliant. Until I realised it's a load of rubbish on a phone. Which is a shame. It could have been so much better. Well, no, it couldn't. No, I don't think it could have been, but it could have done with controller support. Is what it could have done with. But then that would have been so unfair against people that weren't using it. But then you should get put in lobbies with cross-platforms. Then I think. But I don't know. If it had controller support, mobile would be 10 times better, and it doesn't. So. Oh, well. It is what it is. So that's why when it came out on Switch, I was like, that is it. I can do my challenges now wherever I'm going. Get my weekly challenges done. Bang, sorted. But it's just I can't.
The only reason I got Fortnite on my phone, and this was back when I liked to get skins for some reason, was so I could buy skins off my phone. That was the only reason I got the app. Because if there was a new skin that came out and I was away from my computer, I would have gone on my phone, put in V-Bucks, and like, all right, here we go.
Oh no, that's bordering addiction.
I haven't put
that is bordering addiction.
But
I can't be away from it for 5 minutes. I'm gonna miss the skin.
Exactly.
Oh well, it's fair for people that collect skins like Madge and people like that.
Exactly. Yeah, Madge is basically a collector at this point. Yeah.
He missed the skull one though, didn't he? The Halloween.
I don't know if anyone played, because I think
I did. I'm annoyed I never bought it.
I played since season 1. I played Fortnite since season 1. I remember that. I'm not sure how far into season 1 I was, but I had no idea I played the game. I didn't even know skins were a thing. I didn't know you could buy skins.
I don't think they were at that time properly.
In season 1, I don't think there might have been like 2 skins, 3 skins, maybe. I don't remember. And then a couple gliders. But I remember that during season 1, I saw that you can buy stuff for V-Bucks, and I had no idea what. I didn't have a good idea of what these things were. I knew it wasn't like an in-game currency, and it read it that you can get V-Bucks through quests and challenges.
Yeah.
And I think the quests are in the Save the World mode, and challenges are in the Battle Royale. So I looked it up. How do you know what quest to do? Because I actually wanted V-Bucks at one point. I never figured it out until like season 2 is when I figured out I can put in money and buy stuff. But
the actual battle pass looks very confusing.
that didn't come out till season 2.
No,
I don't.
But the actual with the way you look at the free battle pass and then the actual battle pass,
and then,
it looks confusing. Like if you don't, and it's like I was playing Paladins last night. Bit of a throwback.
I have never touched that.
Yeah,
game.
I didn't until last night. And mates were like, "Oh, give it a go. We all got it." It's actually alright. It's very much a copycat of Overwatch, but it's alright for a free game.
Yeah.
But it is identical to Fortnite, and there's so many things. I was looking at it that they literally just ripped from the game and took over.
Yeah, it doesn't. Paladins, isn't that like basically the core game of Realm Royale?
Yeah,
I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what I heard. I'm not sure. I never played either game, but I saw who was Callum play it back when it became popular. But
Realm Royale, it's an odd game.
Yeah,
I've never played it.
I saw that there was a chicken in it. Sometimes when you die, I have no idea how the game works. It looks fun, but I'm never gonna play it.
I don't want to get into it. I'm done with battle royale games after Fortnite. But Black Ops 4, that's probably
gonna
I'll end up playing. Whether it's how they do it is what it's all gonna come down to. I can't speculate. I can't say anything until there's more, because they've given us nothing. Let's be realistic. Everyone's like, "Oh my god, the map's gonna be so huge," and it was like 1,000 pounds. It's bigger than Nuketown, which is actually not that big. It's the same size as Fortnite map. Someone worked it out.
Smallest map in the game.
Exactly. Out of every map for them to say is so much bigger, it's like.
Wait, did they actually? Did they
they said it on the stage.
That's legitimately bigger than Nuketown. That's the size of.
They were like, "It's 1,000."
But the thing is, World War II maps are like pretty
500 times bigger. Not in that accent.
I don't want to do that math. That's a lot of math.
Until someone worked. I think it was Drifter. I think someone worked it out, and it is literally the same size as a Fortnite map. It's not that big. But the way they said it, it was like, it's gonna be the biggest map of all time.
But what I like is that they're putting the best older Activision maps into that. The only thing I wish they would get right to other maps.
That is
High Rise. I wish High Rise would.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That is where they'll win. They will absolutely dominate if they get this right. Well, not dominate. No, Fortnite will still stay top, but it will kick PUBG off. Is what it'll do. I think because PUBG's on the it's on its going down.
PUBG's on the.
Not right now, Panda. Maybe in the future. Welcome, by the way.
What was that?
Someone in chat is saying they could join. Maybe in the future, man. Welcome.
But anyway,
it's it's definitely on the downfall.
Yeah, right around when Fortnite started putting in this in-game currency and or really it took off the skins and everything. PUBG did the exact same. They put skins into PUBG, and I think Shroud has his own skins.
Yeah,
I actually think so. Sure. I'm not sure. I think he does, but he has his own coffee. That's for sure.
Look for that. Oi. His own coffee. See, that was the only thing with the whole copyright with PUBG and Fortnite was I can see why they were getting mad, and why they wanted to sue them, because literally the shields, the mini shields, bandages, med kits are all stripped from PUBG. That whole mechanic, the way of healing, and there probably was a better way they could have done it. I can see why PUBG are mad in that sense, but building changes the whole game. Literally.
When it comes down to it, the core of both games are identical. It's a battle royale. Minecraft did it first. Yeah. But anyway.
But did they?
But they are two completely
Did
different
they
games.
do it first? This is the thing. I mean, I can't think of anything before that.
Honestly, I don't know anything before. Actually,
well, nothing on the scale.
H1 come out? I know H1 was after, but when did that game come out? 2013, somewhere.
I don't know, but I mean, servers for Minecraft weren't.
Because what was it? Because H1 completely changed in the past 3 months.
Yeah.
H1Z1 is now basically just a battle royale game, where it used to be a zombie survival game.
And I mean, that's what's happened with Fortnite.
King of the Kill.
Yeah, that's what I remember people talking about originally.
Yeah, and it sucked, but
yeah.
it was not a good game.
At the end
Still
of the day,
isn't,
they're
but
all just improvements of each other. That's why I hope this
yeah,
new Black Ops mode will be good. I've got a lot of faith in Black Ops 4, and I was gonna pre-order it today with the season pass as well. I've got a lot of faith in it. I know that seems stupid, and I shouldn't. But
I might go on another Twitter rant about Black Ops 4 and the Black Ops Pass because
I agree.
I don't agree with him.
I agree.
I don't agree with him.
No. I agree with you. Is what I'm about to say. I don't agree with the way they've done it.
I don't agree with some things that.
Although normally the season pass is £35 in the UK. I don't know what it is in America.
It's like, I'm not sure.
But it works out. If you pre-order the game normally, it's £60 in the UK. But if you want the battle pass with COD points, it's £85. So it's £10 cheaper. According to what do you call it? To what in the past. But yeah, just have a look. It is so slimy how they've done it, and a load of people like Drifter and all have asked high up employees, and they've all said so far the only way to get the season pass at the moment is to get it with the pre-order of the game with that edition. Which is odd.
I think I read something in November. That doesn't sound right, but somewhere either November or December, it's gonna be able to. You can buy it separately.
You should. That like.
I know for sure it's going to be able to. I know for sure it's going to be able to buy separately after the game comes out. But I have no idea when's that.
It must do because they're going to make so much more money doing it that way. Like they advertise that you can only get it this way, and then bang, it's like the remastered version of the one that came out of Infinite Warfare. What's it called? Modern Warfare. Was it?
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it? It's like that. They advertise it. The only way to get it, you have to pre-order the game, and then 6 months later, oh, we're gonna release it as its own game. There you go. Bang.
No, you didn't. You didn't even have to pre-order the game. What they did was there was 2 copies of Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare by itself, which is $60, and then what was it? The bundle, which I'm not sure if it was the same price, but it might have been like $90 USD.
Yeah.
I think that was for the Legacy Edition, which I'm not sure it was something with Infinite Warfare. I never played the game, but
I'll say that's because we were buying Advanced Warfare today. We were like, how much have you actually played Infinite Warfare? One of my mates actually went and bought Infinite Warfare as a joke. It was £2 in the shop. Keep in mind that is before the last one. World War II was £8 second hand. And that's the current COD. What has happened? But yet, Advanced Warfare was £10, and it's like what? It's mad. It's absolutely mad.
What was it? World War II was actually. I liked the game.
I don't
know where
I've
it
just
fell
stopped
off.
playing it.
Something happened to it, and
and
now who was it? I think someone got fired. The president of something in the background of the game got fired. Someone else was brought in, and now they're doing weekly updates, which is good. But the game would have stayed alive if these weekly updates had happened since the beginning of the game.
The game was a good game. They promised there was one update, and they changed a load of gun stats, and it kind of messed up the balancing a bit. And then so people stopped playing it. And then, like you said, these weekly updates come, and now it's an alright game, but I haven't got time for it.
But it's past it's past.
I'm playing Black Ops 3 every single day at the moment.
Black Ops 3, that game. Good game. Not Activision. Why have I been? Treyarch games last 3 years.
Yeah.
They
did such a good job with Black Ops 3, and that's why I've got so much faith in Black Ops 4. Can't believe this turned into flipping COD. I was going to do another podcast.
I know.
About COD.
What are we talking about?
I know, Fortnite.
What are we supposed to be talking about?
It's because we were talking about the Battle Royale, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. Faded, to get back on track, we'll talk about this Fortnite employee being sued for leaking the Meteor strike. I read a little bit last night, and I was going to leave the rest of it for today. So that's how I read of it. Epic Games is claiming a former employee breached a non-disclosure agreement sharing details on Fortnite's Meteor in advance. Here we go. while we were all getting excited about the implications of Fortnite's Meteor event, someone at Epic Games was preparing a legal action. Now the studio has filed it against the suit Thomas Hanna. Okay, that's the second name now. Second name, first name. A former employee, it claims, breached a non-disclosure agreement. According to the suit, quality assurance tester Hanna had access to confidential information regarding the future events. The suit claims he shared this information with Adam, who leaked the data 3 weeks after Hanna's last day at Epic.
Yep.
These leaks posted to a now deleted Reddit thread stated that the Meteor would hit Dusty Depot and that Fortnite would adopt superhero themes. Hanna has filed a response to the suit which denies many of Epic's claims. Specifically, it states that Adam questioned Hanna about the Meteor event. He made deductions that Hanna's remarks are vague. Saying it could take months to sort out. It doesn't actually say when. From what I'd heard, someone told me about this today as well. She told like her mate, and then her mate leaked it.
Yeah.
It wasn't actually her that actually did it. Him. I'm saying her because it's Hanna, the second name.
That's such a weird name.
Yeah.
That's such a weird name.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw this yesterday on Snapchat.
Yeah, that's right.
Has the Snapchat. That's where I saw it. But I read the leak when it happened. Like I think the first or second day it came out. I read the leak, and I was like, "This is stupid. This ain't happening." But
yeah,
it happened, and I actually after season, I think a couple days into season, when did the meteor hit? Was that season 4?
It's end of season
4.
a couple
of days
after.
it
was.
No, season 3.
It was end of season
was when
3.
the meteor showed up. Yeah, but like
end of season 3 starts season 4.
Yeah, after a couple days after season 4. So and I realized this dude was right. I went back to try and find the Reddit post, and it was wrong because they deleted it, obviously. But that dude had leaks also, posted more leaks anyway. I think a couple months ago, because I actually was I tried to go back and find it again, but he leaked something about season 5 that about season 4, my bad, that Moisey Maya was going to be gone by
I remember that
4.
I remember all the Moisey Maya's talk.
Yeah, and supposedly, well, Moisey Maya is not going to exist because my opinion on what's happening with the Sky Broken is a portal to somewhere else, or going back in time.
Yeah, new map, please be a new map.
Honestly, that is basically a definite. I think a new map's coming.
I was hoping to be a new map last season. Flipping when the meteor hit, bang, everyone dead. New map, go. That's all I wanted. That was all I wanted, and it didn't happen. I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
So disappointed. It's
at this point.
When was this leak actually a thing though? Because it's not saying on here.
Which leak?
About it hitting Dusty.
That leak happened. When did season?
Because everyone's like, "Oh, it's gonna hit Tilted. It's gonna hit Tilted." But the controller vibrations and all this.
That leak happened either April or March of this year.
Yeah, but that was like near to the end of the season, right?
Season 3. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, no one had any inclination that it was going to hit Dusty because everyone was so certain it was going to hit Tilted.
Until this leak came out, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but then when they releasing the stuff for season 5, and you could see it was at Dusty with the pylons in the background, it kind of confirmed it.
Yeah.
So it's one of the things. Leaks shouldn't happen, but when they do, it creates hype around it. So it's one of the things I understand why they want to sue her, but him wanting to sue him, but it's one of the things. If that hadn't happened, would there have been as much hype? Probably yes, because of the way it'd been built up over so. Because I mean, the hype for that meteor was so long. Went off so.
What is it?
So long.
My question is: are they suing the dude who actually leaked it, like that internet ad?
That's what it looks like.
Are they suing him too, or is it just?
Oh, you mean like the other person that
who
said
left?
I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
because that's that Thomas Hanna dude who leaked the information to Adam, and then Adam leaked it to.
Well, it's not
Reddit.
Adam's fault. Sorry, it's not. It's not his mate's fault for leaking it. He's just been told something. He's just putting it out there. He hasn't signed anything to say that he's not.
Yeah, that's
spread
true.
it, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's a shame.
But dude, at this point, Epic is toying with this because they know we want Tilted out. We thought the media was hitting Tilted, but guess what? And then the rocket launch happened.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. And the rocket launch, if you look at it, it shot up into the sky. It came down because the rocket boosters fell off, landed in Anarchy, and this is how rockets work, missiles work. The lasers were basically showing that its destination was Tilted Towers.
Yeah.
Then out of nowhere, I don't know what saved it. Probably some time warp. The flash happened or whatever.
Yeah, it was like a superhero or something. Well, I wasn't annoyingly. I wasn't here when it happened. I was at work.
I wasn't here either. I didn't know. I watched YouTube videos on it, but it was honestly that rocket was heading towards Tilted.
Yeah,
but
100%.
The break in the sky happened, and now everyone still hates Tilted.
Yeah. Now we're gonna be teleported away to a new island.
You know what I'm excited for though? I'm excited for basically the little cinematic movie that comes out with
have you seen they've released a new competition?
I saw I saw that.
I reckon it'll be for that.
I was thinking about doing it, but I decided not to because I'm not.
It's a lot of time. I mean, you could do it in the playground mode, I guess.
And but the thing is, I think that was the whole point of the thing, so you can do it in play because the playground mode, that trailer, because you know how every time something new comes into the game, they have a trailer for it.
Yeah.
The playground mode had its own trailer, and like halfway ththrough the trailer, it said, "Create your own movie, create your own film," and it was just basically promotion for that.
See, that's cool. I like that. I understand that.
That's cool. And also, when the replay system came out, they had the replay royale. That was also really nice.
I can't Epic are so good at working with the community for events like that, and I think they are good at that. But it's like you were saying before, they have stopped listening as much as they used to.
They stopped listening to the OGs.
Yeah.
Now they're listening to people who are bringing them more.
They're listening to the people playing on the phones. Play it once a week or buy the odd skin here and there.
Yeah, and I get it where they're coming from. They don't want their game to be just building and where you have to depend on it, and they wanted to have more tactics than building.
That is the
game. But Fortnite is building.
Yeah. That's what makes it different. That creates the skill gap, to actually make a skill-based game. Yeah, it's just random because it's all based off Bloom, and we're just going around in one big full circle.
I swear, I don't know if this was my aim or something, but I've missed a complete magazine because of them. It's probably my aim, but whatever. Don't talk about it. Shotguns are broken. Just saying, shotguns are completely broken. They should.
Yeah. Then now they've been nerfed, and it's just even worse. And it's just like, oh, they're trying. I think give it end of season 5, and I think Epic might have got their the game together. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're gonna end this here now. That was a good chat, Levi.
Yeah.
Very good. Make sure you guys go check out Levi. Where can they find you, Levi?
On Twitter @officially Levo, and my YouTube channel Levo. I don't know what that's gonna be, but
I'll put it down in the description. Coming out at 7 each week, something like that. And then you've got videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 videos a week, hopefully. It's I've forgotten already. At 7 p.m. BST. That is the plan. Anyway, thank you very much for everyone watching. Thank you, Levi, for joining us today. Make sure you go and check him out. Like I said, all the links will be down below. And see you guys in a bit. Bye.